Learners, today we are learning how to play the guitar in Open G. 5 cool licks that you can add to your playing today. New guitar tutorials every single Monday, so hit subscribe, never miss a lesson. Let's bring those tabs up. Before you can learn how to play Open G tuning on guitar, you gotta get tuned into Open G. So you're gonna drop the E to a D note. Your A is going to drop to a G note, which is gonna be your root. So the low string's not your root. D remains the same, G remains the same, B remains the same, and E here goes down to D. So the E's both become D's, and your A becomes a G. How to play our first lick in Open G on the guitar. We're going to start off, and we're going to play this D string here, open, and hammer on the 2nd fret, using my thumb, and then my index finger flicks the open G string. And that's a triplet. 1 pola, 2 screen. If you like these tabs, you can print them out by becoming a Patreon. I have a link right here. Plus, pretty soon you'll be able to buy these tabs without being a Patreon, so keep an eye out for that link. Then you want your thumb to come down and pluck this bass. Now remember, because when we tuned to Open G, we dropped that bass down. That's a G note, so it's our root note. So we get, and I'm using my thumb here. You could use your index finger because it's not really a bass idea. It's do, 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 do. After that, we're going to play the 3rd fret of the old G string and give it a quarter bend as a blues curl, implying this B note even though we're playing a B flat. When you do that, you're going to play that first bass. So it's triplet 1, triplet 1, 2, bass again, 2, and then lift up your middle finger here and pluck both open G strings on the 3rd beat, 3. So slowly that's triplet 1, 2, 3, 4 pola 1, 2, 3, 4 pola 1, 2, 3, 4 pola 1. You think of an old faster delta, dude. So you can really groove with it as well. Still here having fun? Why don't you go ahead and hit that like button? It helps someone just like you find this lesson. Moving on, how to play lick number 2, Open G guitar tuning. We're gonna play this bass note on the quarter notes, 1, 2. Then we're going to do this cool triplet. I guess it's 2 triplets. 3rd fret of what's now the G string, hammer 4. My thumb drops down and plays the open D right after that. 3 pola 4, index finger 2nd fret of that D string. Now when I'm playing it a little faster, I hammer on that 2nd fret. So I'll go 1, 2, 3 pola 4. After that, open, 3rd fret here. I'm doing another little quarter bend, blues bend, implying the B but not getting there, and then open. It's 1, 2, triplet, triplet, boom. I'll also hammer on and pull off there to give it more of a legato feel. Legato meaning the notes are kind of flowing together. So 1, 2, triplet, triplet, 1, 2, triplet, triplet, boom. If triplets are tough for you, you can say strawberry or any 3-syllable word. 1, 2, strawberry, strawberry, 1, 2, strawberry, strawberry, 1, 2, 3 pola, 4 pola, 1. All right, the next lick we are doing for our Open G guitar tuning is actually a blues shuffle. So if you're playing the blues in open G, this is a great foundation to mix with our other licks. Open, G string, and then these two fingers here, index on the G, middle on the B. We're going to play the offbeat. 1 and 2. Ring finger, 4th fret of the G string, formerly known as A. 1 and 2 and these two open strings are on every offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 2nd fret of our G string. Next one's 5. You can use your pinky. You can also get that index finger up there if you want. It won't make that much of a difference. The pinky tends to mute these two strings here. So if you do use your pinky, try to make sure you get it out of the way. From 5 back to 2, back to open, back to 4 on the G string. Slowly, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And with the pinky. There's a shuffle. Lick number 4 in our how to play cool licks in open G on the guitar is going to be this cool octave jump. G, 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 G. Ooh, that's G, 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 G. Pretty low. So 1 and 2. Middle finger, 2nd fret of this D string. I'll use my thumb and I'll slide it up on the and. So I'll go 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and again index finger on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3 and boom, boom, 2 pull 0. 4th beat 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5th fret of the G string, 5 down to 3 on the offbeat and hammer onto 4 on the 2. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. So you want that B note to hit right when you hit the G, so it sounds like a cool chord. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and then lift it up and play the same string on the offbeat. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, 4. Pretty cool. Now the next one, when I'm playing blues in open G or a normal song in open G, I'll use this trick to change from the G chord to the C chord, and I'll show you 2 different ways to do it. The first one is 1, 2, 4. That one's much more bluesy. Play the open G, 2nd fret on that same string, index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. I'll slide the middle finger up to 3, lift the index, and get the ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string. Move that up to 4, 4, and I'm still hitting that open G. And then 5, 5, 5 on the same strings, the G string, and B string. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. You can go back down the same way. Now, let's say I'm doing just a good old-fashioned country song, or even a pop song, a hymn, and I don't want to get that super bluesy sound in there. I'm gonna go, and it's much cleaner, it's much more gospel. So what's the difference there? I'm gonna play this bass note 2 times, 1, 2, same here on the 3rd beat, Then I'm gonna slide it up, and now instead of being 3 and 3, same shape, 4th fret, 3rd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And that works going back down as well. And there you go, folks. That is how to play open G tuning on the guitar. Some cool licks to get you started. Make sure you check out our Open G playlist because we've done a lot of this. And if you wanted those tabs, you can print them out by becoming a Patreon or look for them to buy them individually as well. I'll have the links in the description along with my email if you want to do some one-on-one lessons. And remember, new guitar every Monday. Subscribe and learn.